Humanism and Christianity are two virtually opposed systems of thinking, and sooner or later you're going to have to choose a side. Hi, if you have no idea who I am, my name is Claudiu Manea. I'm a psychologist and a therapist, and for the past 10 years I've been helping families grow stronger together and function better together. Now, why do I say that humanism and Christianity are two completely opposed things? And why, especially, why is it important for you to understand the distinction and to understand why at some point you will come face to face with a choice between one or the other. So, first of all, humanism and Christianity are completely opposed systems of thinking because they use different reference points. So, humanism places at the center of the universe, at the center of everything, the human person, the human individual. So, humanism is highly individualistic. Whereas Christianity says that the basic building block of society is the family, not the individual. And of course, Christianity places at the center of the universe God. So in Christianity, there is no one person who can be the center of the universe. There is not one person who can be this universal reference point. And that's really important to understand, because if you place the individual at the center of everything, you are faced with both the advantages of doing that, but with the disadvantages as well. So if you think that an individual is the center of the universe, then all of his desires, all of his needs end up superseding everything else. And you could say, you could take the more moderate approach to this and say that yes, but as Jean-Jacques Rousseau said, my liberty ends where another person's liberty begins. And that's all fun and good. It's just that in practice, it doesn't really apply. So you could say that, but you are only limited not by your beliefs, not by your internal structure, but by outside restrictions. For instance, laws or regulations in society and all of that. So if you were to not be coerced by laws and other restrictions, you would act according to your needs, and you would act like your needs supersede everyone else's. So that's a problem, because nowadays there is this, and it's been going on for decades actually, there is this narrative that Europe and the whole Western world was built on humanistic ideals, and that's partially true. It was the Western world was actually built by Christianity, not by humanism, but it's partially true. However, you can see that in all of the Western culture, nowadays, first of all, there is a rise in anxiety, and there is a rise in single parent families. So the family is under siege as a concept and as a societal structure. Loneliness is on the rise, mental disease is on the rise, and any type of mental disorders they are all on the rise in the Western world, where the Western world has placed the individual at the center of everything. So this is one of the prices that need to be paid in order for when you do that, when you place the individual at the center of everything. These things are among the price that you have to pay. So this is important because, like I said, sooner or later you're going to have to choose one or the other, and you should choose wisely, but you should be aware of the consequences of that choice. And the consequences are pretty dire if you choose the wrong thing. So never mind the narrative and what a lot of people say and how they try to polish this whole thing. It's not humanism cannot coexist with Christianity, and they cannot be reconciled in any way because they have wildly different viewpoints of the world and of how human society should function and how it should be structured for it to function optimally. So that's what I had for you today. If you found it interesting, please don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell so you get more from me in the future. If you are interested in knowing more about this idea and about how I view things and about how I think that we can have better lives and better families and even better businesses, then I have a free seminar that I have made available to you. You can join right now, and we'll talk more on the inside if you are interested in learning more. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and you have a great day moving forward.